Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Daniel's Natural RC channel. I have my Camaro here that I'm going to be doing some work on. I'm going to show you guys how to clean the air filter foams on Nitro RCs. I'm going to do two of them today. I'm going to do the cleaning of my Exceed Forza, and I'm also going to do the cleaning and re-oiling of the air filter on my Kyosho Camaro, and this is the air filter oil right here. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's pretty easy to do. I'm just going to pop this body off of here. This one hasn't been clean in a while. So you got your air filter right here. Adjust this thing. There we go. So you got your air filter right there. This is your air filter. Go ahead and pull that off. Move the car to the side. Okay. So this is the air filter. You can see how it's dirty and stuff. This just pulls out. So you just grab it, pull it out just like that. It comes right out of there. Now what you want to do is take this to a sink and clean this foam with warm water. Some soap works real good for this. I just use Dawn dish soap to clean them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean this filter up, and we're going to re-oil it, and we're going to put it back on the Kyosho. So I'm going to go clean this filter up real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So now that I cleaned it up with some soap and water, it now looks like this. Real clean. That's what you want to see, and you want to make sure that that's dried really well. I took a cloth and wiped it clean, and gonna make sure you get all that water out of there because you don't want it. Um, you don't want this damp at all. You want it to be completely dry. So I just take it and just air it out with my hand, just wave it around a little bit, make sure you get all the water out of it. Okay, So now you should have like that. So now what you do is you want to coat it with air filter oil. And what air filter oil does is it keeps dirt from entering through the front and getting into the back and getting into your carburetor and plugging it up. So the air filter oil is kind of sticky, and it helps it just helps get rid of all that stuff. So you want to, so this is how you do it. And just take your air filter oil, put some on there, like so. Get a nice little even layer on there. And a little bit goes a long way, so make sure you coat all surfaces. This is how you do it. Only when how I do it is I only coat the outer layer of it, and that's because that's the only part that shows on the front. So there's really no need to coat any other surface. So you just want to kind of take that oil and work it in there real good. And just dab it a little bit on your rag. Don't want to get a real thick coat on there, just a little bit. And then just take it and just keep dabbing it in. Work it inside of there. Work the oil in. Like I said, it does not take much. So just squeeze it, get that oil in, and then eventually the oil will go throughout the whole filter like that. You just work the oil in just like that. Get it all in there. Make sure it's all good, coated well. Now what we're going to do is put it back on. So we're going to take the air filter housing, put the air filter inside of it, just like so. See, now that's all nice and clean now. Now we're going to assemble it back onto the car. And that is how you oil up an air filter. Really easy to do, guys. For those of you that are just starting this hobby, I would highly recommend that you clean your air filter. Depends on if you're just doing street driving, stuff like that. I would clean it like every 2 to 3 runs, maybe possibly something like that. Now, if you're doing a lot of dirt and sand and all that stuff, I would highly recommend that you clean it every single run. Keeps the engine good, and it'll prolong the life of it. Okay, so that's that one. This air filter is now clean and ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Exceed Forza, and we're going to do the exact same thing to it. We're going to clean the filter on it and re-oil it so that way it's clean. I'm going to put these body clips back on here. And then we'll get the next one. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to grab my Exceed Forza, because I know that it needs to be cleaned too. It's dirty. Here's my Exceed Forza. Got it here. It's real cool looking. Real cool car. But especially with those Anacondas on there. Looks pretty cool. So we're going to take the body off of this, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Clean the air filter. Okay, now on this one, it's a little bit different. the air filter is a little bit bigger. So I'm going to prop this up a little bit and get a good view of the car. Okay, so this is the air filter on this. We're going to do the same exact thing and pull the air filter off. And I'm going to pull this air filter out and clean it with soap. And this particular one has 2 air filters. So there's 2 foam filters in here. We're going to take both of them out. We're going to clean both of them up. So I will be right back. I'm going to go wash these with soap and water, and I'll be right back. I'm just doing a demonstration on how to clean that filter. Cleaning the air filters on 2 of them, honey. My C4s that needed to be cleaned, and my Fiesta Camaro needs to be cleaned. No? Yep, well, it's clean now. It doesn't take much to clean these. They're just small foam inserts. And make sure you clean them good. That's what keeps the engine going. Keeps it running at peak performance. On the Speed Forza, there's actually 2 foam filters. Well, yeah. I'm just cleaning both of them. I'm going back in the office when I get this done. It's still alive yet. Okay, guys, I'm back. First with warm water and Dawn dish soap. So there's that one. See how nice and clean it is? That's what you want to see on both of these. There's the other one, all clean. We're going to do the exact same thing what I did to the Camaro. So you guys get to see that. So we're going to put the rag down. Got 1 foam filter, 1 foam filter, and 2 foam filters. Okay, so the first one, the one that goes on the bottom, only going to give that one just a little bit of oil. Not much. Probably about like that much. We're just going to work that oil into the filter. See how I'm doing that? Just work it into the filter. So that one is ready to go in. So we're going to go ahead and put that back in the filter housing. Pop that down in there, like so. Now we're going to do the upper filter. The exact same thing. Give her a little bit of oil. We're going to work that oil into the filter. Remember, it doesn't take a whole lot, just a little bit. Just like that. Put that filter in there. This one is ready to go back on to the Exceed Forza now. So we're going to take the Exceed Forza and put the air filter back on it. So we're going to pop the filter housing back on. Just like that. Make sure you get it seated on the carburetor well. There we go. Okay, so the Exceed Forza is now done and ready for a run. Actually, I am going to run this because I want to run it with those new tires on. I'm going to do a little bit of adjustment to something real fast. There we go. All right, so this one is ready to go, guys. So that is exactly how you clean the air filters on a Nitro RC. So you've learned something today. You've learned how to take the air filters off. You've also learned how to clean the air filters. Just use Dawn dish soap, warm water, and then dry it completely. And then that's exactly how you do it, just like that. All right, so we're gonna get this bad boy for a run. I'm gonna get the fuel and fuel it up, prime it, and then I'm gonna take it outside and give this a speed run or two, because I want to try these Anaconda rims and tires on it. I'm just gonna fill her up here. There we go. Pop some fuel in there. There we go. She's full. I drain out everything that I don't use for nitro fuel. I always take the fuel out of my fillers. Whatever I don't use, I put right back into the jug. That way, it doesn't gum up in there, and I don't have no trouble with anything. So I kind of made that a habit too. It's a good thing to do. So now we're gonna prime the fuel line. Grab the exhaust, plug the exhaust. We're gonna prime it, get fuel into the carburetor. This is exactly how you do it, guys. If you're into Nitro RC. This is how you prime the engine, just like that. You want to see you want to plug the exhaust like I am fully, and pull it just like I did, little tiny short strokes, and you watch the fuel go into the line and go right up into the carburetor. That's what you want. Then it's ready to fire. Then you put your igniter on, and then you can run it. That's exactly how you do it, just like that. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later.